One of the most pristine settings in all of sports. In the shadows of the San Gabriels, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, it will come alive when the powder-clad fans start the 8-clap and UCLA ready to roll. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Ready to tee it up. The Bearcats will kick it away first. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Yeah.
So the UCLA Bruins offense is on the field for the first time today. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention. But this guy's so good, he is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? In the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way to who wins this one.
Nothing but green ahead. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground. They've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
The Bruins with the 1st and 10. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
Leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
And the Bruins will keep this drive going.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He's going to pass. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, and made it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Whoa!
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcats offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
That's supposed to be a sack, man.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On second down, he'll fire. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They're getting this guy lathered up. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here. Blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Second down coming up. Handoff from the shotgun.
What kind of block was that?
Out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The Bruins in the hurry up. Here's the handoff. Across the 25, he's got room. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Come on.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA.
Right in the end zone, player.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the True, and they're on top by 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
And the Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Down like a 2-2 team. Little man gonna do this
and it'll
thing.
Come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch.
That's good.
And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Fair catch called for and made. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone down everybody right now in the center.
I was looking for hurt.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knocked back, and limiting his carries.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
To the air on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
I just saw my trips.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? And that's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Little touch pass to the receiver.
There we go.
And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He's right on target. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line.
The club is like a highlighted marker.
Looking to scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Guerrero. We got a timeout here late in the first half. They'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. Nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
No return coming. He'll call.
White girl says she can sniff a bit of cake. I told her, eat the cake, and a no.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right
Because
before
I
the
can't
half.
feel my face.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Coming after it. Hit as he throws. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And at the 20-yard line. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
So why is it entertainment you can write
And the
on
Bruins will
on the
move
center
away
of
to
the
start the
stage
second
with
half.
no tank top. Every talk to
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Catch in the middle. It's Moncrief. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moncrief. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. They'll throw it on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen. Oh, he not only blows it up, he picks it off. Didn't get a return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptors, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done, too.
All right, man, just go
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
They'll try the run. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl, perfect weather conditions, with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Tell me what's wrong.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Spears. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Oh, I tried.
Now it's picked off.
I just wanted to see some.
And the
I
offense
knew
makes the
it.
tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Tell you what, defensive players
I
don't
just wanted
always
to try
see
some.
where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They want to just keep throwing it. Unloads to the line. Wide open downfield. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
Oh, shoot. What else is there?
Comes out throwing on first down.
Y'all gotta be kidding me.
He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Oh, dang, that was me. Shit.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll go to the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not.
He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
I tweet you through one pass Thompson.
As a defensive player, you know, down here near the goal line, I got to get tight on my guys. I can't give away the easy stuff like that. Too easy near the goal line for that pitch and catch.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Another
He'll
New
start
York.
the return
Just to
inside
remind
his
y'all,
5.
in case you
Nice
didn't know.
job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Fought off,
The
y'all.
UCLA
Get the
offense is
collapse.
back
They
on the
just
field,
tell it,
ready to
stick
go
it
to work.
in my mouth.
Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to...
It's a fumble.
Oh, wow.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Go from...
You clear as they lost that. They knocked up. Man.
Position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to
All right,
run this out.
let's
I'm
lock
going to
up.
win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Slide it,
After the
play
short
around, play
completion,
this
let's
way.
see if they go back to the air. On second down, he'll let it fly. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Looks as if we have an injury on
Yeah,
that
my man,
last
sit
play, and
down.
we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackle is made after the first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of them, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He leaves it with his back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun.
What was that?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10.
My life.
With jet sweep pass. Can't get him to the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know, you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute.